Yo, y'all, what's up? Y'all here? What is going on? We here. Y'all go ahead and tune on in. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It doesn't even feel like a Monday. My goodness. Well, for those who are just tuning in with us for the first time, we do welcome you. To our return visitors, we welcome you as well. This is the Random Talking Indie Music Show coming to you live, minxradio.com and also RTIMshow.com. We are live on Facebook, Periscope, Caffeine. Probably not Caffeine. Nope. Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube. And let's see, what else do I have? Yeah, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook, and Twitch. And tonight we'll be going live on IG. So once Mink sets that up, we're going to be good to go. In the meantime, in between time, I am your host, 759 on the screen, ready to do my thing, and joined by my co-host, everyone's favorite Minx, the Bronx Bully, the beast from the east with a gap in the teeth, but it's perfectly okay, a.k.a. Merciless Minx, a.k.a. I Told You So. We're going to get into that in a minute. AKA Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Culture, Minx Cooter. Call it what you want to call her. Just don't call her a copycat. Do they dig Minx or do they dig? Nah, we fix it, Jesus.
Oh, I think I figured it out.
All right.
My bad. I keep forgetting when I go on Mixler, it kicks me off of my other shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're God. Yes, we do dig all that.
And if they don't, we've got 2 words for you.
Le cheval.
Yes, we are indeed here. We've got some topics. Probably got a rant brewing in there, I'm sure, Minx.
Oh, yeah, I already know.
Of course you do. But yeah, so this is Monday, the beginning of our broadcast week. We want to welcome y'all. We please invite you to like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels. Please and thank you. At the end of this month, to all of our Periscope, viewers, we thank you for your patronage, but unfortunately, Periscope is going byzies, so we might have to find yet another freaking platform.
I mean, we could still go live on Periscope. It's just that you have to go live through Twitter moving
Get,
forward.
see anybody trying to do all that. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we'll see what happens, but in the meantime, y'all can kick it with us for a little bit.
I got a little nervous real quick because I looked down. It says little trash can has joined. I said, "What do you mean, little trash can has joined?" Go.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I had tuned in and it said Sam the scam has tuned in to them.
It's like I be forgetting.
I switched my account to my personal account and it was like Sam the scam has tuned in. Little Trash Can TV has also joined. I'm like, they just got minds of their own. They just do whatever the fuck they want to do.
We love you, LT.
Yes, we love you. We love you. We love you. Oh goodness. If y'all haven't already, the video to invest in yourself is now up. It's been up for a while. It's on YouTube. It's on Instagram. The numbers are coming in. We thank y'all for taking a few moments out of your day and kicking it with us and
investing in yourselves.
investing in yourself. And
That sounded very scary.
what was that?
I said that sounded very scary.
It's a trap. But before we do get started with the topics, y'all already know what we got going on. At the top of every show, I like to give y'all one of these. The very shiny, prestigious, non-discriminatory hit, nigga. Damn.
She's scared to say it now.
No, I said it. This is my shit. I said it. Here, nigga. Damn. And yes, even though it is the end of Black History Month, you will still get one of these for no reason at all. So we want to present you with this early on. You will probably get one towards the end. And we might award a couple in the middle of the show too. It just depends on how y'all act. And also, Real Talk with Minx on your DSPs. Y'all need to go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Get that real talk. You know what I mean?
We try.
We try. We honestly tried. And also hit up Telegram, New Industry Movement. What's going on with that?
Well, we have new followers, people that actually joined. Am I loud enough?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, okay. Because I keep forgetting I got my other joints and the adjustments is here.
Oh boy.
Everything is great. Shout out to everybody that's joining the New Industry Movement. We have just been posting up new information because we can't do it on Instagram anymore. And all of the new information, which is probably a segue, but all the new information that's being dropped based on these Insta scams.
It's the scams.
We're reporting on I love how my homie calls Amber Rose scamber.
Scamber. I saw that was a Scamber Rose. You know, she could have did a lot, not posting and not tattooing her son's name on her forehead. But that's neither here nor there.
Very sad.
But anyway, shout out to Telegram, to the New Industry Movement. Y'all please join if you haven't already. And also, like we've put up at the top of the show, if you want to submit your music and video to upcoming Punchline episodes, please do so.
It's funny how I said Amber Rose and I get kicked off the live.
Oops. Well.
That's whack.
That is. Don't worry, we coming back, IG. We coming back.
Yeah, this thing has been acting up. This thing to go live, it's been acting up. So if it acts up again, I'm just gonna go live on my regular joint. Just hook up the aux.
Okay.
I'll just do that.
Right. Video and music submissions at mixradio.com. Y'all please follow freaking directions. 1 track per submission. mission. Don't be sitting there sending your whole EP and deluxe. Okay, don't do that because we're not gonna go through all that. Minx ain't gonna go through it. We ain't got time. Okay, one track per submission. If you send more than one, your shit ain't getting played and you're getting deleted, and that's that on that. You feel what I'm saying?
The nerve of some people's children.
The nerve of the audacity.
Yo, mofos is on some other shit.
For real, for real. And also follow us on our social medias. We are on IG and Twitter. I'm at the top, Minx is at the bottom, and at the bottom of the bottom are our alter egos, Little Trash Can TV and Sam the Scam. Sam's been kind of quiet. I don't know. He's got something brewing in that little brain of his. But yeah, new shit coming soon. He wanted me to tell you all that, by the way. But yeah, follow.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's just we brainstorm. We brainstorming, of course. He always say, hey, "Yo, I got the best new joint." Da, da, da. Yeah, so we got to brainstorm it first. Can't just put out anything. So
I'm here for it.
Of course you are.
I'm here for all of it.
Of course, of course. But in the meantime, y'all, he might drop a thirst trap picture here and there. He might drop a stack of money to quote motivate you guys. But I don't know.
I just want to say one thing, y'all. If I get kicked off of Instagram again, I'm gonna go to caffeine. Fucking motherfuckers.
Well, we good on Mondays. It's just Tuesdays and sometimes on Wednesdays it's a little iffy.
Yeah, that's true.
So we should be good tonight. Let me double check before. So how was your weekend?
Look, you know I don't like planning anything.
Of course not. Is this a rant?
No.
Oh shit.
Go ahead. I don't like planning anything. I forget a lot of shit, and somehow or another, I forgot that I had made plans. Shout out to Black. He just popped up too. My homie Black Arbach and D Blaze, my cousin. So my cousin's like, "Oh, so what time we meeting up?" I'm like, "Oh, that's right." I forgot. So
oops.
It was dope. I had a dope interview. I had to go down to Manhattan where I had to pay fucking $4 for water. Aquafina. And yeah, it was fun. It was a great ride. It just was dope, you know what I'm saying? And it was nice seeing my cousin. I haven't seen him like physically in years. Well, since before, like way before the pandemic, I believe. And just to be around him and his energy was just so exciting. You know, we manifested a lot of things together. Like we're going to make our first million. And Black is laughing because it's true. That was the first time I actually met Black in person as well. You know, we have a dope event popping up in April, y'all. If you are in New York and you ain't going to be funny about no fucking masks, you know, we'll definitely let y'all know exactly what we have coming. It's a great networking, 3-day networking event. And one of those days just happens to be my birthday.
Oh.
So instead of turning up in the club, I'm going to be turning up and passing out some business cards because we don't ever stop working. So, yes.
Yes.
So definitely shout out to Black, shout out to D Blaze and everyone that's going to be coming through. It's not going to be a crazy ass motherfucking event where people are like reckless. You know, these are people that really want to network. Like you're on Clubhouse, you see how Clubhouse is, that's how it's going to be in person. So
are y'all really still y'all really still trying to be out there in the mix? Like, are y'all really still out there like that? Like, come on, man.
I will say this.
I mean, not you. I mean, subjectively, you know.
Yeah.
In general.
What I'll definitely say is like actually venturing out like that. It was a mind fuck. You know, we don't go nowhere. We only go to where we got to go.
Mm-hmm.
And to be in a situation where like the whole time you're saying, oh my God, if my mask slips, and oh my God, what if someone gets me sick? Or oh my God, it's just a crazy way to live, y'all. It's a crazy way to live, you know, and you know, I don't know what life was before this anymore because everything is about masks. And, you know, being in Manhattan, it's always like popping. It's always packed.
Mm-hmm.
To see it like as a fucking like ghost town, that was a real like.
The first time I saw that on TV and they showed a picture of Times Square, like after I think it was like last March, February, March. And it was like, let's go live to Times Square. I'm like, for what? Ain't nobody out there.
Not a soul.
It was just basically tumbleweeds and crickets. You had a few people on their bikes, but that was about it.
Yeah. It's really scary. Like it feels like, you know, when you're watching those movies from the past that show the future and how everything looks like
Hmm.
a fucking bomb hit it. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, like what's that movie Will Smith was in? Hancock? I think that was it.
No, not
Yes.
Hancock.
I Am Legend. I
I
Am
am.
Legend. I'm Legend. Yeah.
What's up, City the Great? What's up, Joe? Shout out to Joe. I definitely want to give Joe a shout out.
Oh,
Hold on,
that
if
was
I
me.
remember. Yay. Um, Shout out to Joe who just started his podcast, and you better get me on that. It's called the Fecal Chatter, and
I'm
I
sorry, the what?
the Fecal Chatter.
You was talking shit, huh?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
But
I
I
got it.
but
Yeah,
Joe has been talking about doing this podcast for at least a year. So I know it took a lot of planning. You know, some people just jump right into it. They don't even know what they're doing. They just jump into it.
that's
He
true.
actually did a lot of research. I spoke with him, gave him some ideas on equipment and things like that. And just to see him, he looked like a professional already. I'm just so proud of him. So shout out to you, Joe.
I also have a friend who wants to get into podcasting. She's going to be speaking on, fashion and things like that, fashion and celebrity gossip, stuff like that. So shout out to my homegirl Kelly. I hope that I can, view your podcast once it's live. She too has been asking me about, what platforms can I use, what equipment do I need. I said, listen here, you don't need no $30,000
Shoot,
studio. That's for damn sure.
not anymore.
Not anymore. Look, all you need is, the minimum iPad and iRig
Facts. And shout
at
out
minimum.
to also DJ V Live. Shout out to DJ V Live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? Welcome. Welcome.
DJ V Live was very, very sweet to me. They played my cousin's record. This is way before pandemic, on her show, and also I think my record too. Yeah, and just was so dope and nice about it. Just very professional. So everyone in the chat, if you're looking for somebody, definitely reach out to DJ V Live, who is rebranding. But like I said, rebranding is part of the.
Sometimes you got to rebrand. I've rebranded. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah, I rebrand my hair every season.
Oh my gosh. If
Yes.
this is what you call a rebrand, mine is every month. It's growing. It's getting there. Just
Yes,
can't
and
wait
those
till
of
it
you,
fully locks.
if y'all gotta leave or, you wish you could stay, but you can't, you got life to do and all that, you could also head over to our Mixler at Minx Radio, so you guys can listen to the audio only stream. So
And you can close your phone and still listen.
oh, shout out to DJ PKSP. Well, whoa, y'all must have missed us.
Yeah, we up in here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Welcome, welcome.
And DJ PKSP, he's over on Mixler, so he just popped up and let us know he's tuned in. So I appreciate that.
Oh, we appreciate the love. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the love. All of the love. I can't give y'all too many of these because
Gina will fight you.
she will kill me. She will absolutely. You giving away my heart. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right.
So y'all get one of those. So let's go ahead and hold on. I gotta find this. I gotta find it. Let's get into these topics.
I love it.
Oh my god, it's so cheesy, but I was like, that's the best one. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is what we're going to call this the I told you so. And I'm gonna let Minx tell y'all that she told you so. So there were a couple of people who had went on to the Breakfast Club and had said a couple of artists have been scamming them. And in a recent blame game, you got the game. Literally scamming folks.
I was about to say, well, no pun intended.
All puns intended. The game is out here gaming folks. He's scamming folks. during a during a panini press, we don't need to be out here, getting scammed by these artists. They out here showing off money and cars and this, that, and the third, and they say, "Hey, if we got it, you can do it too. Just send us $500 to two Cash App accounts that you'll never have to worry about. Don't worry, this is my account, but someone else is running it, but you don't know that." And this is how we're going to get you on this mixtape that doesn't exist, that you'll never be promoted on. The whole thing, you know how we do here. Um, so somebody had went to say that the game has a secondary SoundCloud account aside from his verified one that he uses to share the tracks. This severely limits the audience that these upcoming artists are exposed to, only being heard by hundreds versus the thousands that they could have reached on his main account. He got a burner account. The rapper is accused of releasing 7 mixtape compilations on the account in December of 2020 with 34 plus songs each, the majority of them only receiving 5 to 250 views each. Oh my goodness.
He needs some milk.
And also, the rappers who worked with the game are upset because they have taken the opportunity as possibly their big break, and now you're short thousands of dollars.
What's up, Jose Calloway?
Minx, I'll go ahead and let you. I'll let you tell him.
I'ma just say I just got tagged on like maybe 3 more posts that just pops up. Trina is now in on it.
Oh no, not the Queen of the South.
I don't know what's worse. I got COVID or I'm scamming. I don't know what's worse. Like, I'ma just say this because this has been a lot for people to digest because they're not understanding. Like, this is what pisses me off about these publications that are talking about it. You're not telling the full story. You're only telling a minuscule part of what is going on, because when we go back a couple of months, when the first person that they outed was Bow Wow, Shad Moss, and they backpedaled. Like, this is what the problem is of blogs getting this. What's happening is that when blogs get this, they're not knowing anything. So they're posting, obviously, what is going to be the clickbait shit. It's nothing about being concerned about the general public. It's whatever brings them traffic to their website or their page. So when you're telling half of the story, like with Bow Wow, they were like, "Oh, well, could it be possibly?" Yes, Trina. Yes, that Trina. If you go on her page, you will see, "Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Trina. And, if you know any artists that are interested, who's grinding, blah, 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 just tag them on this post." Yeah, she's doing that now. Along with Cash Doll. Cash Doll's another one that did that recently.
Wow. Also, the game has been posting up when a chance to meet me here in Los Angeles and this, that, and the third. I saw a picture. I'm looking for it now, but I don't see it at the moment.
Like a thirst trap, right?
It looks like a thirst trap, and I don't see it at the moment, but he's posted up in front of some PlayStation 5s talking about some, hey, want a chance to meet me in Los Angeles? We'll do this, that, and the blah, blah, but the bloop. I don't see those posts. Matter of fact, he's deleted a whole heap of bunch because his last post currently is from October 30th. He hasn't blocked me. He's been posting a hell of a lot since then, and I just saw that post this morning. So
you know what we're going to have to do?
So he's been taking off a whole lot of posts.
We're going to have to do an audit on his page.
Yeah, because I see nothing but pictures of him and Nipsey and his kids.
He has no right. He has no fucking right to even put any pictures up next to Nipsey. Nipsey would have fucked him up for that.
Well, LA love.
Well,
and I'm not clearing my throat to be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
back to the blog shit, right?
Ooh, and he took down his follower count. It says he's following 0. He just cleaned up today. I'm sure of it.
These blogs we're talking all of these hip hop blogs, right? And I've been saying it for a very long time. We should really start boycotting them because they're not telling the full story and they're not going to tell the full story because back to with this Bow Wow shit, when that artist paid him $2,500 and Bow Wow dubbed him,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was Cy the Rapper, and it got picked up by Hollywood Unlocked. It got picked up by I think it was Baller Alert or some other place, and then they got paid to take the shit down. So this is exactly what the problem is. The problem is that if blogs can easily be paid off to remove shit that is supposed to warn the general public, like why even report it for that matter? If you're going to take it down, because I'm going to tell you this right now, I give it 24 hours. There's going to be a retraction. They're going to say, "Oh, we had it wrong," or "The artist had it wrong, and we apologize. We deeply apologize," because y'all are forgetting that the game had a divorce. Oh, no, excuse me, he was sued,
Mm-hmm.
and
7 million, and he lost a lot of assets.
everything that he gets financially needs to be reported. So him doing business with Cash App, which people seem to think they can hide behind the Cash App gods, it doesn't work that way because Cash App sends everybody I think it's a W-4 or W-9. I forgot which one it is, but they do send you tax records so you can file your taxes, especially if you're moving as a business. So I think every artist that paid for this shit, that paid for this tagger artist shit, or paid for any sort of marketing or promo that wound up being a fucking scam, you need to file your taxes and you need to name the company because all companies, anybody, if you are an artist, you are a company. Any company that invests in marketing or promotion, it is a write off. So don't sit there and like, because I speak to a lot of people behind the scenes and they tell me, just, can you just black out my name? Can you just not mention it's me? What the fuck are y'all so embarrassed about?
Right.
What are you embarrassed about? This is exactly why nothing gets done. I tell you, behind the scenes, I've been talking to a lot of different publications that are big. But if y'all are not willing to come forward, I'm not going to force y'all. I'm not the one that got scammed. I'm the one that's going on behalf of the people that got scammed to say, look, this is what's going on. And this could be a big, big, big story. But if you guys don't want to come forward, you don't want to name yourself, you're afraid you're going to get blackballed or blacklisted, then this story is going to stay just between hip hop blogs. And I have a very, very notable publication. I'm not going to name it because we know Big Trill has probably sent a couple of people in here
Ooh.
to watch me.
This just in. Now you're gonna do it again. This just in. So
I'll do it. Boop, 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 boop. Go ahead.
da-da-dun. You gotta have that in the little end note. Anyway, so while you've been addressing that, I just went on Twitter, looked up the game, right? So even in the midst of being called out for these scams, he is promoting this new mixtape called In the Games. Out now. Go check out these dope unsigned artists, right? He listed a campsite bio. I'm about to click it for you. Bam. All right, it's like a link tree of sorts, right?
Ghetto.
Okay. Here's the Dat Piff. Oops. Doesn't exist. All right, let's go back to the link. We're going to hit SoundCloud.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's on SoundCloud. All right, let's go back. Check top mixtapes. It's on top mixtapes. Let's go to Dat Piff.
Who the fuck goes to that Biff in 2021?
Oops. Not on Dat Piff, honey. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, he's got 3 mixtapes. It's a volume. In games 1, 2, and 3. So it's only on top
Of
mixtapes.
course, it's going to be on top mixtapes.
Top mixtapes and SoundCloud. No Dat Piff. So he's got 3 volumes of this mixtape. 33,000 views, 21,000 plays.
Views.
33,000 views, 21,000 plays. In-game SoundCloud link. Continue to SoundCloud. 35 tracks, 1 hour 40 some odd minutes. Some of these tracks got a couple of hundred. One got a couple of thousand. And the further down you go in the mixtape, the numbers just ain't nobody listening to all this shit.
Nobody's listening to 34 unsigned artists. Nobody. Not even me. I wouldn't listen to no 34 unsigned artists, especially I'm not only way I'm listening to 34 unsigned artists if that shit was mixed and mastered by Jesus himself.
Right.
Because you know that some of those songs are not mixed right. Even my shit is not even mixed right. So who's going to listen to 30 something songs of artists that do not have professional mix or master records?
And then the last post he left up on his IG that I said was dated October 30th. Become a ghost, fuck attention, just hustle. In the comments, yeah, just hustle people out their money. Yeah, so see, we tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell y'all that these people out here scamming. Y'all refuse to believe. Y'all call Minx a clout chaser. Y'all out here doxing her information and putting her in harm's way and shit like that. But now it's out there.
I did it for you. I did all of this for you. I did do it for y'all. Because look at everybody. Look at. I will say this, not to name names, because I don't like to name names unless I want to fight you. Okay. Certain people with blue checks came into my camp who just dropped a video on YouTube, didn't fucking mention me not once. Ooh. No, nothing about my efforts or anything about, Minx has been really working hard and she provided me with a lot of the information that I talked about today. No.
Is this someone that we know?
No.
Oh.
Well, he's popular, but I think it's fucked up because I'm like, yo, you guys will see a lot of this happening. There's a lot of dudes. It's not really females. It's mostly dudes that are getting onto this wave of wanting to help you.
All of a sudden,
they want to help. They want to, it's just been bothering me about all these gatekeepers when you're a fucking gatekeeper. So what magically happened? What manifested? What spirit woke you up in the middle of your sleep and told you that you need to nix what you've been doing to now all of a sudden wanting to help underground artists?
Yeah, get out of here.
So the way that I look at it, I'm like moving forward from today's show, because I said I wasn't going to name no names. But moving forward, I'm naming names because I'm getting tired of this shit. Because when I'm getting tagged on Twitter, Minx was just talking about this. Minx was just talking about this. And people are following me, right? But we're talking about people that recently dropped a video and has not made one mention about these developments. But you're verified. You're a blue check, though. It was a good story for you.
So I mean, they bought that. They bought that, so
Well, people are not as genuine as they seem, and the way that I look at it is, I'm glad that this is, people are waking up. I've never said I didn't want people to wake up and start talking about it.
I mean, but now it's like we've been trying to get you to wake up for so long, and you just chose to be blindfolded. But now that you see the foolery that's in front of you, now you want to call it out? Now you want to do this?
Now you have publications that are wanting to talk about it, right? So now hit up Hollywood Unlocked and ask Hollywood Unlocked why they took down their publication. Now hit up all these other publications that jacked my stories and used it for their own and never tagged me, never said that I was a source, nothing. So all these people that are waking up and deciding that this is what they want to do, I say Godspeed to you. But just remember, this is a clout movement. This is not a movement to really make change. You don't see these people going out here creating new industry movement Telegram channels for everybody to stay in contact and aware about what's going on, because we can't raise awareness on Instagram anymore. I don't see anybody who took the time $100 a month out of their fucking pocket to create a forum for this like I did. And y'all have seen it, Cryptic Kingdom, right? Looks ridiculous, looks funny, but we're getting close to almost 10,000 views on my website. So when you see anybody, thank you. But raising awareness does not stop because you got a little bit of clout. Raising awareness does not stop because you just suddenly remembered that you're an artist, you need to go back to doing artist shit. If you can't multitask and do all of the above, then you're just chasing clout to me. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
All right.
Shots fired.
Listen, I and I'm sure that you're still in contact with Rat Ponzi, so I will always shout them out for being one of the few collectives, along with you and a couple others, that actually took the time to, raise awareness. But for the rest of y'all that went along the ride for a little while, and then y'all decided, you know what, this shit's boring. Nobody cares. Let me get back to what I'm doing.
Right. And Rat Ponzi is dropping. I'm working collectively with Rat Ponzi to finish completing this website. I just said we need a website. Fuck all this Instagram shit. We don't own this. We own our website. So Rat Ponzi is still around, still watching, still a part of this, and we'll be back. We will be back collectively. And shout out to everybody in the chat, that has been helping raise awareness. And shout out to Cardo and Mose and just Don Ezzo. Just so many people have been keeping this up, and we are never mentioned because we're not famous. We don't have a blue check.
What good is that if all that's going to happen is people are going to doubt, second guess, oh, you're chasing clout. Get a job. That's my favorite. Get a real job. You're out here clout chasing. Get a job.
I just say to everybody, just real quick, who's still talking about it? Everybody that you saw running with us, who's still talking about it? Hi, I'm here. You're here. Please. But yes. Oh, you guys know. You guys already know Minx is going to spill the beans by Wednesday. I know I'm festering in my pot.
Ooh, don't fester. Just the word fester just sounds nasty.
I'm simmering. I'm sauteing.
You're stewing.
I'm stewing.
Ew, that sounds nasty. That sounds terrible. Your boy, your mans, your homie, 6ix9ine.
Oh, God.
Got another lawsuit coming his way. He done busted bitch upside the head with a bottle. Well, let me not say it like that. She was a dancer. He chucked a bottle at her and cut her head open. She got some stitches.
I think that he wants to go back to jail. I think
I think so too.
He probably felt more safe in prison than he does outside of it.
The dancer, whose name is Alexis Salaberios.
It wasn't me.
Your name ain't Salaberios.
Could be. Where's my mind?
You know what? A dancer at the Gold Rush Cabaret in Miami is suing the Brooklyn rapper for a bottle throwing incident that resulted in her receiving a severe head wound. 6ix9ine was in the club. He became angry after someone called him a rat. He threw a bottle. He's got terrible aim and it smacked her in the head.
Poor boy.
He be all right. And also there was a video. Again, welcome home to Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? Welcome home to the kid. Cameras was on him at the club. He's sitting there grasping what looked like a Lipton green tea. Shorty try to, hey, you want a drink? Nope, I'm good. I got this right here.
That
Thanks.
was
He was like, thank you very much. I got this.
You ain't trying to get me caught up.
Right. And he got the mask on. He's sitting up. He's alert. He's looking around. And old sexy tried to walk up to him with the glass, with the drink. Hey, you want to?
Where were their masks?
Non-existent. Uh,
See, this is the type of society that I'm in. It's like, hey, wow, he needs to pull his pants up, and oh wow, he needs to wear his mask.
yeah, no, he needs to pull that mask up. It's been reported that Bobby might. Well, I mean, we don't know, but he might leave music behind and get into real estate.
He should. This is what people don't get. When you're a rapper, that shit ain't forever. You
Yeah,
you make your money. You grow your name. You make your money. You take that money, and then you build businesses with it. This
he said that while he was in jail, he's been reading a lot of law and real estate, and he just come out and
that's what
maybe,
what he should
maybe
do.
that's the next move. So hopefully, once he gets from this whole parole situation, because he's going to be on probation for a long time.
That's probably why going out is not a good idea for him right now too.
Not right now. And see, that's what I never understood. Like, okay, he just got off the jet. He's welcome home by his family. Sit at home. Don't be in a rush to go out and be all in front of people. He probably got paid to do that club gig though, because they probably promoted. Yeah, Bobby's coming home. We're gonna throw a big party for him. So the party was for him.
He looked like he didn't even want to be there.
He did not want to be there. And
Damn,
after 7 years, I don't want to be there either.
I just want to go home and take a shit on a real porcelain.
And wipe my ass with the real toilet paper.
Real toilet paper. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
not that one ply shit. I want to be able to do this. If I need to. I don't want to have to do a one I want to be able to roll as much as I need to.
Yeah,
I want to be able
to think that the first thing people want to do when they get out of jail
is go out and party.
Go partying and shit. I'm like, can I sit in the tub? Like, I heard bath bombs were nice.
I heard that lavender smells lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably, my first few dealings outside of jail, I would probably go home, take off clothes, sit in the tub for like an hour, turn off my phone, don't bother me, don't talk to me. I don't want to be bothered.
I was in jail for 3 days. And that third day when I got out, I literally said, I don't understand how anybody could do this shit for 10 years, bruh. Not even a year.
And it's a badge of honor for some. Like they've become accustomed to being in jail. They still live like they're in jail. They eat like they're in jail. Hell, they even lift weights like they're still in jail.
I'm like literally permanently traumatized from being in jail.
It's an experience. Not that I've ever had one, but I wouldn't want one.
Because you act like a G though.
You try.
You can't be walking around that bitch crying like, I want my mom. They'll be like,
he needs some milk.
I'll be your mommy. Like, get out of here, Cheryl. Like that. This is
Big Barbara.
No, I told you when I went, the first thing this chick, she says, you got pretty hair. I was like, thank you, because I had to take the wiggity poo off. And she was like, you have really pretty hair. I was like, thank you. Can I braid it? I was like, no, I'm good. Yo, when the sister says, can she braid your, I'm like, oh, you could part it right here.
I'm not even tender-headed. Go right on ahead. I even have dandruff. Feel free to scratch all day. I won't move.
Man, I walked out of that bitch looking like young M.A.'s cousin.
Get out of here.
I was like, at least it's braided so my wig goes on nicely.
You know what? Yeah, Big Barbara and Big Bertha. I had a resident tell me a story the other day. He told me because he said he too had been in jail before. Shout out to my guy. He said, they were in child line, and the rule is you go in there, you keep your head down, mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
And so somebody, big boy walked up on him and said, hey, step aside. Old boy stepped aside. He's cut in front of him. So old quiet dude took out a nice little shiv, cut him from here to here. He dropped dead. Everybody stepped over him and went back to the child line. I'm not cut for that. I'm not down with Oz. I'm not down with Orange is the New Black. That ain't me.
Nah.
That's not. I had another resident who also had been in jail before, minor infraction, he claims. Shout out to my other guy.
Yeah, minor infraction.
Minor infraction.
I killed someone. It was no biggie.
It's nothing. It's nothing. No, he didn't kill anybody.
Get their body back. They got the body in full tact. I mean, it just
No, it was nothing serious. But he said he knew someone who got shivved over a stick of chewing gum. Like it's that serious.
Well, I will definitely say, what's up, Vicky? I
Yo,
will definitely
Vicky.
say that when in Texas, when all of this snow stuff was going on, we really have to give props to the prisoners that were giving us tips on how to stay warm.
Oh yeah.
Because one dude, he just was like, you could tell it was his daughter's TikTok because he didn't know what the hell. He says, "Oh, so it's so simple. You're just trying to make a fire. All you have to do, you get a battery. You just need a battery. Then you'll need, the chewing gum, but you don't chew the chewing gum. You just take the foil and you just
Oh, he
fold
doing
it.
some MacGyvering type shit. Ah.
So you fold it like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
you take the bottom, you put it in the top, and the shit turn into fire." I was like, "Oh my God!"
Oh, word? That's what y'all doing in jail, huh?
But what people fail to give credit to prisoners, like this one dish that it's just so like, it's like a thing now in the suburbs. It's like, "Oh my God, guys, I'm gonna show you guys a cool little trick that I do. First, you get a bag of chips. It could be Funyuns. It can be blah, blah, blah. And then you crush it up." And I'm like, I get it. Yeah, you crush it up. Then you add the foods and shit. And then yeah. That's a jailhouse snack, you dumb bitch. You add
Anything
your
for clout.
sausages, and you put your little, like, shredded cheese, and then you shake it. You just, like, really shake it, guys. Make sure you subscribe. You shake it, and I'm just like, y'all done
Did
took
she really just say
everything.
make sure you subscribe in the middle of shaking that damn bag?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I said, so what I don't get is how we started off, like, my grandmother, Sundays was her seasoning days. So she would
Mm.
take out the chicken, she would check out the, chicken, the legs, the beef, the this, and season the whole shit up in the sink, and then put it in plastic bags and mark it Monday, Tuesday. Now, this is a big phenomenon called meal prep.
It's called fucking marinating your and seasoning your meat, you dumb dicks. Really?
I'm like, y'all just, I know it's not Black History Month anymore, but it's Black History Month part 2 for me.
Black History 365 on this show, honey.
Exactly. How do y'all take shit that Big Mama taught us and you just gonna monetize it and slap a new name for it? Meal prep. No. And then if you had, like, I had I used to call her my auntie, but she wasn't. She was my grandmother's best friend. Her name was Gloria. Gloria, I miss her. But she used to always call me, "Alexis, why don't you come up the box? I made you some rice and chicken. Go, you come up and get it." I said, "I'm thinking I'm getting a plate." No, she would send me home with fucking bags. I was like, "I thought you said it was just rice and chicken." "Oh no, there's rice and chicken for Monday." And then Tuesday we got yellow rice. Yellow rice. And then you use the chicken again. And then after you do that,
And
you
then you
got
use the chicken again.
you use the chicken again. You keep using the chicken. You make a sandwich. I'm like,
Oh my gosh. I have got to go to New York and meet your people.
a whole fucking. They just did it again.
Oh, they knocked you off?
like Minx, that accent is not right. Oh,
That's a big.
oh,
Oh,
there's
goodness.
probably a lot of people online right now. But
Of course,
meal
there's always a lot of
prep,
people.
meal prep. We always did we always did meal prep. We always just prepared for everything. And now being prepared for shit.
It's a new wave. It's the new way of doing things.
It ain't no new wave. It's the old
Welcome
way.
to the damn party, you late sons of bitches.
Right. But I'm like, I'm here for it. I mean, I'm just waiting to see what I can colonize from white people.
How dare you take that? That is ours.
It's mine now.
Bitch.
What y'all think about that?
Like,
It's like some fool in the comments the other day
uh-oh.
said something about rock music. And another brother says rock music was created by black people.
Mm-hmm.
And these are two black people fighting. What? We never came up with that biting heads off of shit. He's like, no. And then I jumped in. I said, no, 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 no. Ozzy Osbourne biting heads off of pigeons and shit. That was y'all shit.
Yeah, that was his thing. We got nothing to do with that.
We had nothing to do with that. I'm like, they took that shit to an extra level.
That we didn't ask for.
We started off with blues, the guitar, getting, and Jimi Hendrix, for Christ's sakes.
Big Mama Thornton was the first to write Hound Dog.
Right. So I'm like, y'all really need to stop commenting on shit if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because rock music, when y'all want to call black people, are you trying to be white? No, we're not. Like, a lot of people don't even know, like, Jada Pinkett is a metal singer.
Yes, she is. She got her own band and everything.
I actually checked her out.
It really surprised me that she does have a rock band, because I wouldn't, at first glance, you wouldn't think that she, was into that. But
and she does the whole shebang.
The outfits, the
everything,
makeup, the whole thing.
Screaming. I was actually
inspired.
I was actually inspired because it's not too many people that have that raspy metal, like they don't do. She got it. It kind of reminded me of
that guttural shit.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Death metal?
Death metal, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I love death metal. Oh.
Number one, I want to be able to hear what you're growling at me. Number two, it scares me. No, thank you.
You know who you'll like in death metal? You would like Kitty. Kitty's a great girl group. When I first heard of Kitty, and I heard because I used to play the guitar a lot, and I heard the drop. And I'm like, and I hear them scream, I thought I found what I always wanted. And you hear the girl in the background screaming,
no, see, they quit
it. So that's my goal. I will have a metal band next.
You go right on ahead. I'm here behind you all the way.
I'll probably need a beat too. A melody.
Of course.
I'm waiting for Drake to do that shit next.
No. Because the day that he does it. Oh. And by the way, I told Minx, and I might as well tell y'all, whoever's tuned in, I bet Minx $10. Back to Bobby real quick. Because of what's going on with the music right now, we already know how New York is going.
Mm-hmm.
I bet Minx $10 that Bobby will probably make a drill song once he's reacclimated with the studio. Because Rowdy is already in the studio with Funk Flex. He's already, he's got something coming out. So it's just a matter of time before we hear boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's just a matter of time.
God, I call this EKG music.
EKG.
My heart just feels like out of place. Gino's driving around, and there was a drill song that came on, and that bass line rearranged my it gave me arrhythmia.
Gave you a little heart palpitation.
Yeah, but I don't think, honestly, I hate to say this, but I don't think Bobby, if he comes out
with $10, he's got one. I'm telling you.
He probably does, but I'll guarantee people are going to still be waiting for that hot nigga cadence, and
you got to grow up, bro. You've been in jail for 7 years. I'm sure you got some stuff in the tuck. You can't go back to that.
Years?
You cannot go back to that.
Well, they pretty much with him. I can see why he probably just wants to stick in real estate and just do quiet things, because 7 years, I mean,
that's a long time.
He hasn't been forgotten, but
no, he hasn't.
But
and most artists, when they're in jail, the one thing they do, they write.
When I was in jail, I couldn't write anything but to my lawyer, get me the fuck out of here. I didn't do it.
Appeal. But most artists, they claim that, I sat in a box and I just wrote about my life, and my next album's going to be about do. Bobby is like, listen, I'm trying to get out this shit because apparently I can't make music without incriminating folks. I want to go into real estate. But you know what? If other artists were actually smart, they will go out while they're on top and think of other ventures. Not saying that they're not, and not saying that they don't, but you got some who are still into, they're about the money phase and rap is my life and all this crazy stuff. So
Well, look at Rihanna. You know, she just hit her first what billion on for Fenty.
yeah,
She and everyone in the comments, when's that new album, sis? There's no
It-
money in
it-
music, bruh.
there's no.
You got all. My cousin Darius hits me up today. He was telling me he was brainstorming with my other cousin about this whole hypnosis shit. Yeah, yes, we do really have these conversations, y'all. People hit me, Minx, I just love to pick your brain. I'm like, what's up? And 3 hours later, I feel like my brain got jabbed with a fork. But he
Yeah,
did raise some interesting points about that.
Rihanna's last album was 4 years ago.
Yeah. What was
She
it?
ain't got the anti. Yeah, she ain't got to drop another album.
Rihanna, if she decides to drop a song on SoundCloud and be happy with that, she's elevated, y'all. Like you got to understand, as much as we keep saying that, there's no age to this shit, people age out. Some people don't like fame. They don't like the limelight. They don't want to keep going to the studio. They don't want to be on stage all the time. I mean, everything ain't all that is cracked up to be.
True.
So maybe she has more fun doing makeup and doing, like, if you saw, remember she did the runway joint?
Mm-hmm.
That shit made every straight girl gay for a minute.
More power to her.
Gorgeous
Mu-
woman.
Much success. Much success.
Gorgeous woman. But again, she don't have to make music no more. She's good. You play it's like the music business is like gambling or going to Vegas. You get a slot that works good. When you hit the jackpot, go home. Don't take that shit and gamble it, because then you're going to lose everything. So Rihanna was smart. She got in, did her thing. She had a good run, good features. She's getting paid from all different avenues. She's done modeling. She's done all of that. So that's what it is.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all.
Oh, Sorrow Mose says, you said my name and then my phone died. We back. Hope I didn't miss much. Well, anything you missed, is, we have a bunch of different sources for replays. We just got finished covering Bobby Shmurda and his thoughts of coming back to music or possibly not coming back to music.
I'm sure he's going to drop he's going to drop a project or two, but it's just been said that he's been thinking about going into real estate again. If that's the move, good luck to you. Congratulations. Get that legal. Get it the legal way.
Get the legal hustle, or maybe
Not saying he wasn't with the music, but this is less incriminating.
or it could be a front. That part.
You know what? I haven't thought about that.
We watch a lot of mafia movies. Remember what did Henry say? When we got tired of that, we just burnt the joint.
You lit a match. You move the stuff out the front, then you move it out the back of the discount.
Right.
That's basically what they did. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I can finally say, I think I need the music for this. Hold on, play it now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they gonna let me do it? You bitch. Anyway, now I know where Bruno Mars is. I can stop asking that question.
Thank you. I saw your post. I almost fell out my chair.
I almost fell out of my chair, and I was sitting on the bus when I read it. Bruno Mars has been in the studio with Anderson .Paak. He and Anderson .Paak will be coming out with a studio album with the legendary Bootsy Collins. Follow the bounce ball, baby. Yeah.
I love Bootsy Collins.
I love Bootsy. So,
he did it with John B, right?
Of course he did. And of course you know that.
That's how I know
their debut single, they got a new band. It's called Silk Sonic.
Nice.
That sounds like Soul Glow Ultra. That's what they should have named it. The duo's debut single is set to release in March. And yeah, yeah. This cover looks very 70-ish, throwback-ish. Now I know where Bruno Mars has been.
He's been on that booger sugar and making music.
Now listen, we are not look. There will be no Bruno slander on this damn show, Minx. I done told you now.
I love him.
Yeah, but you're not gonna sit there and say
I
that.
just want to know what that 24 karat gold was.
Put your pinky rings up to the moon. What you trying to do? That's my shit. I'm gonna go play that
You
now.
trying to be groovy, baby?
And then you got Bootsy Collins on the album. Oh yeah, baby.
When I first heard of Bootsy Collins and I was listening to Bonafide, and when I got to Simple Melody, and I was like, "Who is this? So like this guy is so animated." And you
But a lot of people don't know he used to play with James Brown band first. He was just a bass player.
la di da la di da la di da 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 baby.
Yeah, he went from James Brown to that.
I used to question as a kid, like, what was the purpose of him being on this song, John? What was the purpose? Because I mean, it was funky. It's a simple melody, baby. Just come and swing your. I used to be like, oh, this is hot. My grandmother was like, you know what they call that? I'm like, what? They call that funk. I'm like, I want my deodorant.
You know what? That was not it.
Look, I was a Poindexter. I told you that. I just had no.
You were more than a Poindexter. You just
I didn't know what the fuck. I was a funk. What is funk? What does that mean? You saying I stink? She's like, no, it's a feeling. It's a, oh, she ain't got it, baby. What the fuck?
was that you or me? Because I went off earlier. Anyway, so yeah, Bruno, Anderson Paak, Bootsy Collins. They got some features, I'm sure. March 2021. Keep your eyes and ears out for that project. I will be listening in as well. While I'm not a big fan of Anderson Paak, nor am I well versed with his music, I like Bruno. So my question has finally been answered after a long ass time I've been asking. Where the hell is Bruno Mars? And now we know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe said that. Oh snap. My girl Minx got kicked off for a second. Let's wait on her and see if she pops back. Hold on a second. She just popped in on the audio message. Let's see what she says. Oh, what'd she say? Hold on, y'all. Well, Father God, y'all hang on a second. Wow,
Oh,
what
wait.
the heck just happened?
I don't know. My whole system just shut down. I guess I had. Oh, this is the joke that they have on Reddit. Like, oh, you know what it's like when you log in and then you have Spotify fighting with Discord and Discord fighting with uh what's this shit here? I gotta change how this shit all starts up. No, my whole shit just shut down. I don't know what happened. I guess it's because I was on it all night and I didn't.
Oh goodness.
I'm good though. I'm logging
Well,
back.
what did try to do like an update?
No, that stupid watchdog shit, man. I haven't seen that
Nah.
since I had this computer. But it usually happens with when for some reason with Mixler. I don't know. They need to fix their or roll out an update for that for Mixler. Or maybe there is an update and I don't know.
I really haven't been paying attention to that. As far as I know, when I had put it on my computer, it was updated. I don't think there is an update for them for real, for real.
Yeah, I'm good though. No, I think I do have to do an update because it kicked me off pretty
Of
bad
everything.
of everything.
Well, damn it. If it's not a Monday, it's a Wednesday. Y'all know the vibes. That dog it. Just throw it all away.
This
Just throw
fucking
it
day.
away.
Already this fucking day. This fucking day. No. No, we're good. It's just I have to log back into all this shit.
In the meantime,
In the meantime, between time,
for those who are logged in on my side and are tuned in, thank you for sticking with us. Uh, there's a reason why you shouldn't really put your business out in the street. Case in point, your Nike vice president had to step down because someone was reselling shoes, and it turned out it was a guy named Joe, her son. He was reselling shoes.
that people wore already.
Uh, well, let me give you the whole story. Ann Hebert, a Nike employee of 25 years. You just lost 25. You know what? I'm beating that kid's ass. I don't care how old he is. Ann Hebert, a Nike employee of 25 years who most recently served as VP overseeing its North America business, left the company today, according to an internal email viewed by complex.com. And it said, oh, you know what?
Hold on. Oh shit.
You are really in there messing it up.
And it's like I had it all perfect and everything.
Uh, you know what?
That was my mouse that fell.
The email said, quote, Ann Hebert, Vice President, General Manager, North America Geography, has decided to step down effective immediately. We thank Ann for her more than 25 years with Nike and wish her well.
Mm-hmm.
Hebert's leaving Nike comes days after the publication of a Bloomberg piece focused on her son, a 19-year-old sneaker reseller named Joe. The piece mentions a credit card Joe used for his reselling business, West Coast Streetwear, that was registered in her name. The reseller insisted to the story's author that his personal connection to a Nike exec be not written about in the piece and cut off communication after it was brought up. Joe Hebert reached via a third party, did not respond for a comment on the story. So your employees are not allowed to resell shoes. And the practice of buying shoes at the retail price only to sell them is a taboo. Like, you don't do that. So Sun thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a credit card and put my mama's name on it. Like, come on now. I'm going to resell some shoes. They'll be none the wiser. You messed up. You made your mom quit her job that she loved and worked at for almost 30 years. More than you've been alive because you wanted to make a quick dollar. You wanted to be a hustler. You done messed up, kid. You done messed up. You know, if my mom ever found out that I was reselling shoes and they had her name on a credit card and some other BS, I would not be sitting here podcasting with y'all today. I probably would be dead. Like, you don't do that.
You said you probably would.
I probably would be dead. Like, how dare you put my name in jeopardy like that? I'm the vice president of Nike and have been for 30 years. And you want to... Okay. You want to put my name out there? You want to resell your shoes? Okay, fine. I lost my job. And now you got to go. I would have disowned him so fast. You just don't do that. But anyway.
The physics.
Anyway. But now that it's no longer Black History Month, March, I think they called it Women's History Month.
Yeah, they're giving us a here, bitch, damn award.
I need to make one of those too, I see. We didn't ask. We'll take it, but we didn't ask.
At all.
I know I didn't. So shout out to all the blazing, pioneering women that has blazed the trail for us, including the ladies who worked at NASA, whose names were never mentioned, whose accomplishments accomplishments were never mentioned until after they were well old, and a couple of them probably passed on. If you ever seen the movie Hidden Figures, or if you haven't, I suggest you do. It's pretty good. Stars Taraji Henson, and it was who else was in there?
I've been wanting to see that.
It's pretty good. However, I did not like the soundtrack. Of course, Pharrell was on it. No. I don't see. I love Pharrell. I do, but I don't think he should have did this soundtrack. It didn't quite fit to me. You know, it was a period piece, and the music didn't quite go. I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I've yet to see One Night in Miami, which I've been hearing a lot of good reviews on.
Was this on Netflix?
Prime Video.
Mm.
And also, let's see, One Night in Miami. Coming to America 2 is coming out on the 5th. Do we really?
Nah.
Did we ask? I don't think we
I
did.
told my sister, I said, dead ass shit, I'm not watching that. Oh, yeah, speaking of, I was supposed to text her back. I forgot to send her a text. I forgot what my Netflix joint is, though.
Yeah, they got a couple of movies out here. One's called, I think I might have mentioned this one. It's called Sylvie's Love. It's about a young woman that meets an aspiring saxophonist in her father's record shop in 1950s Harlem. Their love ignites a sweeping romance that transcends changing times, geography, and professional success. Sounds pretty good. I might have to check that out in my spare time when I get some. Golden Globe movies. Thank God it's Friday. A Friday in the life of the disco club, The Zoo, where the staff and clients meet and dance their lives away. You know, I like watching like documentaries like that about the 70s and the music and all that stuff. Like, what possessed people to make disco music? And who named it disco music? Like, these are questions that I be having. Like, okay, Donna Summers, The Last Chance for Love. Like, who said that was a disco track? Yeah. And you got people out there sweating, sniffing coke off a dirty ass table. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall of Studio 54 before they got busted in by the feds for cooking the books. Man, listen, the stories that I have been hearing about and watching on these documentaries. There was a lady, what was her name? Carmen somebody. She was the promoter, and she said that there was this woman, it was her birthday. I think it was Bianca Jagger, which is Mick Jagger's wife, I believe. And she wanted a white horse in the club, not heroin. She wanted an actual white horse. And so she was butt ass naked on this white horse galloping around the club.
Jeez.
And the club used to be an old academy, like theater style, like movie theater type deal. So the floor was kind of slanted. So when you walked to the dance floor, you was kind of walking down at an angle, but it didn't matter. Like, they had a very low budget to try to turn this whole theater into a club, and it worked for a few years. And then next thing you know, they were going broke. There was robbing Peter to pay Paul, then they robbed Paul to pay Mary, then they robbed Mary, you know, that whole bit. And the books, they had two sets of books, one for the legal stuff and one for, well, we got celebrities here, so let's comp them. Free champagne.
Did you ever see that movie?
Which one?
54 with Mark Wahlberg, I think.
Mark Wahlberg was in that?
I think he was.
It was in Boogie Nights. I knew that.
There was another one. No, I'm sorry. You know who that was? That was Ryan Phillippe.
No, but I haven't seen it. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, 54. Yeah, 54 was with Ryan Phillippe and I think Selma Hayek. I forgot. I only saw it once. It was pretty good, but my mom used to, she told me she used to party over at Studio 54. So I said, "Was it?"
Really?
Yeah. So I said, "Was it like the movie?" She was like, "This is the PG version."
Oh yeah, yeah, very PG. Like
This
they
is
gave
the
y'all.
PG version of what we actually saw. Some of the shit that she told me, I was like, "Damn, y'all
No,
should
they
prison."
gave y'all the Disney version.
Y'all
Hmm.
in prison right now. Right now.
One of the guys of the Village People, the cowboy, he said he and a group of people that was in there passing a joint back and forth. Yeah, they had joints back then, and they weren't blunts, none of that. It was a joint. And he went to pass it, and he realized that he was passing it to Jimmy Carter's mother, and she took it and lit that joint up.
See,
Michael
back
Jackson.
then, that's why
Michael Jackson was there. I mean,
he probably
everybody
was
was
there
there.
with his water. Yeah, thank you.
Don't do Michael. He was
Yeah.
probably out dancing everybody, hitting the robot and all types of shit, gliding all over the floor. Him
Dancing,
and-
dancing, dancing. Do, do,
Ew, ew, ew.
do.
Right.
Ooh, babe. I love
I,
when he came on that track. That was dope.
I like when they performed it live and he said, you know what? I just got to show out.
Do, 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 do,
And
do.
I'm watching his feet the whole time, like, yo, how is he doing that shit? He's got Vaseline
I
on the bottom of his shoes. I'm convinced.
I thought Michael Jackson was like a subhuman and was not from this planet.
Yeah. I'm looking at some old pictures, Cher, Andy Warhol, Liza Minnelli sitting beside Andy Warhol. Like, this is crazy. I, I, I,
Those were the days.
mm, sniffing coke off a mirror.
Then I'm sending bitches on their way.
Having orgies in the bathroom and all types of shit. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I would hate to have to clean that place up.
They made a lot of money.
They sure did. They sure did. But unfortunately, the two owners ended up going to jail. They came out. One went back to party promoting, and the other one, I don't know. He later died, but uh,
Jeez.
the other part, because he was very flamboyant, AIDS complications, that whole bit. So,
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
hmm I didn't mean to stay on Studio 54 that damn long, but it's just crazy how times have changed. When you had to look a certain way to get in places, and now they just let everybody the fuck in.
It was an era.
It was an era. They tried to redo it, but it wasn't quite meh. It wasn't. It wasn't that. Oh, but anyway. Mm-mm-mm. I wonder what it smelled like in there. It's like all sweaty.
I heard it.
Smell.
I heard it smelled like coke.
I'm quite sure it came out of everybody's pores. Um, so the Golden Globes was last night, and there have been a lot of tweets telling Black folks in particular not to watch it because there are no Black members of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Out of 87 members, there are no Black people. Are we really surprised? No.
No,
Um,
and
however,
don't give it to us because we don't need that.
yeah, I mean that's kind
Give
of
it
like
to us when it's genuine. Don't give it to us because we're complaining.
it's kind of gaslighting. We don't need that. Um, Sterling K. Brown came up to accept an award. Oh no, wait. Oh no, they were presenting. He was presenting with another person, with another lady, and he says, "quote It's great to be Black at the Golden Globes. I mean back." Because a few years ago they had Oscars so white, so now it's you know times up. Golden Globes. Where's our Black representation? We are partly the reason why you guys are making so much money. We're
Mostly.
the, we're the reason why your directors are filthy rich. I
We are
mean, I don't understand.
we are the reasons for a lot of things that have actually flourished.
and they picked Amy Poehler and Tina Fey to do the opening monologue, which they tried to make jokes out of it. It really wasn't funny at all. I didn't hear it, but according to the story, it wasn't funny at all. They tried to make jokes about it, and Tina Fey says, quote, look, we all know that award shows are stupid. The point is, even with stupid things, inclusivity is important. There are no black members of the Hollywood Foreign Press. I realize the HFPA, maybe you guys didn't get the memo because your workplace is the back booth of a French McDonald's, but you got to change that. So here's to changing it. And then Amy Poehler added, yes, I'm looking forward to that change. And that was it. That's all they mentioned about it.
All I want to say is that they don't give a shit about us.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I had a dope story. I don't know if you had it on you.
Mm.
The new stimulus bill may or may not kick us all off Grand Theft Auto servers.
Mm. Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am. They're saying that Grand Theft Auto is on the list of games of this new coalition that they're trying to do because they are trying to eliminate funding towards businesses and companies that have to, that target children, even though Grand Theft Auto does not target any children. It specifically says on the packaging that it's
mature audiences 17 and up.
Exactly. So they are trying to get that taken off of they're trying to get GTA taken out. And
y'all are starting some shit. Leave it alone.
We didn't ask for that.
Did not ask.
We just wanted our 1400 and for motherfuckers to wear their masks. That's all we want.
Yeah, that's all we want. And also apparently this whole raising the minimum wage from whatever it is according to your state to 15, that's probably not going to happen. Which I kind of figured that, because in order for us to get paid $15 an hour, everything in the world's going to have to go up, including your gas.
The gas is up. The gas is way up right now.
And we are in a provolone cheese, and some of us can't afford groceries. So yeah, while it's good to get that 15 an hour, I would definitely appreciate that. But in order for that to happen, you've got to raise prices. You got to inflate. And that's what's going to mess things up. They talking about something, well, we got to stimulate the economy. Well, jacking up the price on bread, milk, and essential food items ain't quite what I would think would stimulate the economy. If anything, you're going to have more people in dire need. You got food banks right now struggling to keep up with the demand of people being out of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got those that can't find jobs. Like there are cities that are not hiring folks because of this whole COVID thing. And even still, you've got some who are actually just sitting on their ass collecting a check, not even trying to look for a job. And that's what's going to mess it up for some of us, because y'all just sitting at home waiting for that 300, which they're going to up to 400. Y'all just waiting on that. That's free money that y'all don't have to worry about, that you don't have to pay taxes on. You know why? Because I have to pay taxes on it.
Right.
Minx has to pay taxes. She's a small business. She has to pay taxes.
And nine times out of yeah.
And there's a word from our sponsor.
Hold on. Definitely we did that.
Yes.
Hey! Hey everybody.
Hey everybody. Yay. There's my hearts. I gave out a few, but I got more for you.
Yay. I appreciate it.
Oh.
You see,
I miss seeing my bestie.
What's on?
Thank you.
Yeah, you get all of those.
You ate your food? No, don't jump on the chair. I don't want you to hurt
What
you.
up, bro? I can't see you, but gang.
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 Say hey to everybody. Talking to Mike.
Hey everybody.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good job. All right.
Look at my new thing like that.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
She got a new toy today.
Oh boy.
Go get some.
Or she said 1 second. I'm gonna go get some. Not yet. She's too much.
Oh, speaking of, I happened to turn my head and saw a shot of Chris. His brother, oh goodness, Andrew.
Don't mind the clothes in the back, y'all. Gina was looking for one outfit.
And she had to pull out the whole closet.
The
I
whole
understand. That's
the
me.
whole thing. The whole
That's
thing.
that's me.
I'm like, you just threw your clothes around like it was nothing. She says, but I needed to find my prettiful dress.
Her prettiful dress.
Her prettiful dress.
I love it.
Okay, so she's gonna show you her toy real quick.
Let me in here. I'll put that right there.
Okay, so this is the
Nail polish.
nail polish. Okay, hold on.
Good.
Get this thing.
Okay, so that's the nail polish, and this is the doll.
Hey, I used to have one of those without the fingers. Wait a minute. They make fingers?
You're coming up here, Dad.
There's no.
Oh wow. She's gonna have nail polish everywhere.
No, there really isn't any room because of this chair. But if you want to paint her nails so everybody can see it, right here.
Paint your
See?
nails real quick.
She
On
gonna paint
camera
her
live.
right here.
Come
She's
on.
gonna paint the nails. Yeah, we got a live toy review. Yay! And what's the name of this toy, Gina?
Barbie.
Okay, what is it? Barbie what?
Barbie colorful chain.
It's called Barbie Colorful Change.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and she's gonna demonstrate what it does. Go ahead.
They are doing the absolute most with these. I love it.
You love it?
One
right.
second.
One more. Hurry up, because we're getting ready to finish the show. Okay. Did you paint?
Wow. Yeah, don't forget the thumb now.
Don't forget the thumb. She said. Wow. All right, let's show everybody. And the color, when the water is cold, it turns her nails pink.
Well, look at that.
New design.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Lord.
We'll work on the designs right here, okay? And then we'll show them when you're done, okay? Oh, you putting that on there? You want to show everybody? Yes? Okay, so this is the design that she did.
Oh, well, snap. I like that. The one nail in the.
She says she likes that.
I like.
Yay. Well, let's give it up for our program director for toy review.
Yay!
Hey, thank you so much. You are great.
And
Here you go. Hey, good job. Yeah, so that's a good segment for her. She should, when she could do like her live toy reviews.
I like that. When we had those, they were just heads.
Right. They were just heads. They were.
We jacked that hair up. Oh my gosh.
Well, I was joking around with her because when we took it out the box, it was a little crunchy at the bottom.
Ooh,
I said, "What is this? The Gorilla Glue special?"
you know what? I remember my Barbie had long dark hair. She did. I tried to give her the T-Boss cut. It ain't quite. She I don't know what happened. The scissors, I guess, were rusty. I don't know.
Wait, you didn't burn the bottom like everybody else?
No. I tried to take my mother's curling iron, however, and give her a nice, cute little bump, little bob, and I melted the shit out of her hair.
Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to take that thing in the bath with me. She washed her hair every day. I could halfway braid, so I did the little twisties, and then I said, I want to color her hair. So I took my mom's fingernail polish, that bright red, that Friday night special red, and I just did I gave her streaks.
You said Friday night special.
Because that was the nail polish of that night when you go out with your girls, and back in the 80s, early 90s, it was all about, like that red like you have on your shirt. And I gave my girl some streaks. Yeah, that's what I did.
That's a good idea, actually.
What?
That what you did with that was a good idea.
I was bored, but then my mom's like, "What happened to all my nail polish?" I'm because I didn't use it. I don't know. Um,
God,
but
damn it, with all these fucking pop-ups.
that's on Discord to me.
Yeah, I'm always on Discord with these fucking gamers.
So your governor, what's going on with him? Getting all touchy feely with folks, allegedly.
You know what? I notice a lot of people have been getting their karma.
I mean, he's come out, made a statement, said, these allegations are false, blah, 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 boop, boop, boop. And he's got 2 accusers so far. He's apologized, but they're not buying it. And we're talking about Governor Andrew Cuomo, by the way, of New York.
Yeah, he's sitting there like mommy dearest on some. That is a lie.
Yeah. So I guess everybody's governor did some fucked up stuff. Ours had his college yearbook picture leaked. He was in blackface allegedly. That's very taboo in the state of Virginia. You just don't do that. I mean, I don't know. Listen, he said there was in college that wasn't him in a picture. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "Yeah, all right, sure did look like you though. Had your name in the captions, but all right."
Wow, that's crazy.
But while it's nothing's funny about sexual assault, anything like that. We hope that there's justice being brought for these young ladies. Here's hoping that he actually didn't put his hands on folk and said some pretty unsavory stuff.
I believe it. I don't trust him.
Well, he kind of looks untrustable. But my mom brought up a question earlier, and she says, "Well, I noticed Chris hasn't been talking about it." I said, "Well,
He's
all
probably not supposed to.
All of the other shows around his have been talking about it, but he doesn't." And I figure like this, if you're my sister and you've done something wrong, you've got to answer that. I can't, because it's going to look biased if I come out, in support of you. This is my sister, right or wrong. I've got her back, blah, blah, blah. That's going to look very, biased. So I guess it's just best in his best interest that he don't speak on it, because he might say, "Oh, well, them bitches is lying and blah, 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 and we don't know, and they need to shut their mouth and blah, blah, blah." So I guess it's just best that he don't report it. But like I said, Anderson Cooper just reported on it. So all of these other shows around him are reporting it and talking about it. But it's at the same time, it's like, Andrew's his own man. He has to answer to that. So Chris can only do so much as a news reporter, but then it's going to make it look like they're going to try to drag him in somehow. And that's just how I'm seeing it. I mean, it don't have to be Chris. It could be anybody. Like I said, if you was my sister and you got caught up in some shit, I probably wouldn't want to talk about it either, because that's an ongoing investigation. That's your legal battle.
And if you say anything that could incriminate him, then
exactly.
So he was probably legally advised not to speak on it.
And as a lawyer, as smart of him not to do isn't to not speak on it. So,
he's a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he probably is exercising his own discretion.
Exactly, and it's smart to not do that. So, but like I said, justice for the ladies. Hopefully, everything will come out in the light. If Cuomo is indeed guilty, he will probably have to step down as governor. He'll probably likely face sexual harassment charges or assault charges or whatever the case might be. He probably won't serve any jail time, but who knows?
Right.
Speaking of governors and all this crazy shit, I was watching this documentary yesterday, about this guy named R. Bud Dwyer from Pennsylvania, who was the state treasurer. He got caught up in some scandal because the governor was using state funds for his own personal gain and wanted the treasurer to write it off as a business expense when it was a personal expense. And he said that Mr. Dwyer was so honest that he refused. And he came out publicly and said, this is not our problem. He's going to have to pay for that. That's his personal deal. So the governor had it out for him. All of a sudden, here's the scandal. Treasurer's taking money. He took a bribe. He did this. He did this. And do. Here's this trial. People testifying against him. You got people testifying for him. He's just the most honest person we've ever met. And this, that, and the third. So as he was found guilty, and as he was awaiting his sentencing, his family noticed there was a bit of decline in his mood. He started typing. He's typing up a press conference. He's telling folks, okay, meet me here. We're going to do a press conference. Let y'all know how I feel. So he comes out. He says, I'm shocked. I'm horrified at these charges that's being brought against me. I'm saddened, but, I'm going to appeal, blah, blah, blah. And in the meantime, he hands off some letters. He handed off a note to whoever, handed off, it was to his kids and to his wife. Next thing you know, he pulls out an envelope. There's a .357 Magnum. Everybody panics. Yo, don't do it. Don't do it. He said, no. Stand back. This is going to hurt people. If you can't handle what I'm about to do, I advise y'all to leave the room. He turned around on live TV, shot himself, put the Magnum in his mouth, blew his brains out on live TV. And he told his son, in the middle of a winter storm, when you leave school, go directly home. So he heard about it on the way home. He hadn't quite made it because, snow and traffic. And he heard about his father committing suicide. Rather than be taken to jail and serving time for something that he honestly did not do. I just found that was kind of wild. Like,
horrible.
Terrible. And the people that were involved, William Smith, who I forgot what his position was, he was part of it. He tried to bribe via third party. Hey, listen, if you sell us this contract, we're going to give you $300,000. He never took a dime. No money exchanged hands. However, they said that didn't matter. He agreed to take the money. Even though there was not even one single check made out, he never touched a thing. So he technically never accepted that bribe. But there was records saying that he did verbally. So he's like, look, I didn't do this. We'll fight it out in court. But he lost. And for someone who was so honest and had this brought up on him, rather than going to jail, he decided, I'm out. Fuck it. That's just nuts. And to do it on live TV, his friends.
That definitely sends a message. Especially, you don't want people to remind you, like, you don't want to be
remembered for that. Exactly. He said, he came from a little hick town in Pennsylvania. He said, he used to say, only in America, meaning if I could become treasurer of this great state of Pennsylvania, then it could happen to any one of you guys. I'm here to serve the people. I'm a public servant. And he was one of the most honest politicians that they have had in the 70s and 80s. But because there's one little blemish that wasn't his fault, he's like, I don't want to be remembered for this. And in the letters to his family, he told his daughter, change your name. Don't be associated with this, because they hear the name Dwyer. Oh, your father killed himself because he was caught up in that scandal. Like, he didn't want to be remembered that way. So that was weird. The movie was called The Honest Life of R. Bud Dwyer, even though I just told the whole damn thing. It's on Amazon Prime. Watch it.
I gotta see that, because that's very fucking disturbing.
It is. I'm like,
very disturbing.
He really just pulled out the piece and said, you know what, fuck y'all, bow. You just and for someone they said he was so positive, huh?
I said some people really can't handle that. Like they can't handle the possibility that, you know.
He was used to being upbeat, positive. He was always winning at life. And that in the few times that he had a near losing experience, he used to tell his wife he was living on borrowed time. And then that conviction was like, yep, it's the end of that. So now what? So he typed out this frantic press conference, and right then he knew he was going to do it.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
Shit.
Wow.
I just hope I never get caught up in none of that. Like like nothing like that to make a decision like that.
And it's easy for us to sit here and say we would never, or I don't see myself doing, but under extreme pressure and knowing where your life, he was looking at 25 years for corruption charges and bribery and all types of shit. Like he was going away for a minute. He said, "No, I'm not going to do that because I didn't do anything wrong."
Hmm.
So that's
That's
that.
horrible. Actually, that's fucked up.
That's pretty jacked up. So that's very very jacked up. Hold on, stupid ad move. What is it called? Hold on, because I just watched it. And then too, I was looking at another documentary about George Michael. I don't know why I was looking at that, but it was pretty interesting.
I miss George Michael.
Ditto. Let's see, what's it called?
They're taking away all of our. They damn near took away all of our greats.
Yeah. Damn it, I can't remember the name of it. Let me see if it's going to show me what I've watched. Nope. Oh, all right. Maybe on my Xbox, but it won't show me here. But it's called that documentary is called "The Honest Life of R. Bud Dwyer," and it's I don't know why I just like watching documentaries because there's a lot of stuff they won't tell you in school. Not that that was really important, but sometimes you just need to know like what goes into the minds of these politicians. Like when they're brought up on these charges of sexual assault, like the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, they allegedly he killed himself because he knew he was going to jail for doing all this great.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly. And what's up with your girl though? Like, is she still up? We still got eyes on her.
Who?
Ghislaine Maxwell. She alright?
Oh, she still hasn't wrote a Reddit post on her account. So we definitely know it's her account.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're gonna need a press conference or a kite or something. We're gonna need to know where you're at, lady.
Proof of life would be
Proof of something. And they did bring up a very good point. If old boy killed himself, what happened? Who got the body? Where's the funeral? Who attended? What happened? That shit was Jeffrey Epstein dead at such and such years old. Then the next day, breaking news, other shit. Like,
yeah, they really quickly washed that shit under the table.
Oh, they really did. That whole documentary, that Filthy Rich documentary. Oh my lord! I said these girls were so easily brainwashed. This one girl, she said, I was only 14. I was told to go massage his feet for 2 hours, and I got some money, and that was it. You got paid some Christmas money to touch this man's feet, and you didn't see nothing wrong with that?
As a 14-year-old.
As a 14-year-old who should have more sense than most, and your friend said, hey, this old man gives us money if we do stuff for him. And she saw nothing with it. She saw nothing wrong with it at all. She's over there giving him back massages and shit. Y'all saw nothing wrong with that at all. All y'all saw was dollar signs, unfortunately.
I'm not sure what I see. Cupid, don't fuck with me. Are you telling me this is a sign?
Even though it's fuck Justin Timberlake, I do like that song.
That was my favorite
That was
song.
my
Oh,
shit.
that song made me feel so dewy.
Uncle Charlie came in and killed that shit, didn't he?
Fuck you, Justin, but
Fuck you, Justin, but still.
we don't like you. We like your voice.
we like your music, but not your personality.
You are evil. You are evil, evil man.
But 2020 is a good album. But yeah, you just came out and haphazardly, half-assedly apologized to Janet. I'm sorry for the pain. I'm sorry for this. And Janet's like, bitch, 35th anniversary of what was the album that she came out with before? Was it After Control?
Wasn't it Rhythm Nation?
It wasn't Rhythm Nation. It was one. It was either before Rhythm Nation.
We are part of
But anyway, it was the 35th anniversary of one of her albums, and she's like paying it dust. She's like, you know what? Stream my album. Streams went up. Control came out. The anniversary of Control came out. Streams went up. Rhythm Nation streams went up. So Janet Jackson is Janet Jacksoning and collecting those checks. Her and her husband, well, now ex-husband, she's set for life. She did that the right way. She stayed married to him exactly, 5 years?
the night of.
The night of, it was like, I'm sorry,
it's over.
I'm sorry, this is not going to work out. I'm sorry, honey, what did you say? I said, this is not going to work out. I'm going to need my check. Thank you.
You're going to have to sleep on the couch tonight.
I'm sorry, what? You're going to have to sleep on the couch tonight. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
Janet.
Janet.
I'm going to need you to speak above a whisper, please.
Did you see the nice thing she did, though, for the gymnastics dancer?
Yeah. Oh,
That
girl,
was-
kill that routine.
That was beautiful. She was like, you don't understand. Like, she called her on FaceTime. You don't understand. When I watched it, I literally cried.
That was the girl that did the routine?
Yeah, she called her, and this is Janet on FaceTime. You don't understand. I totally cried.
That was too loud. That wasn't her. That was too loud. That wasn't her.
The whole time. I just was so inspired.
Janet, you inspired.
You inspired.
You were the inspiration. Because old girl came out and killed that.
She did her thing.
She did her thing. Shouts out to her. I can't. What was her name? Hold on. We gotta put a name to her. Hold on a second. Can't just say her. And it's Women History Month. Hold on. Margetta Frazier. Shout out to you, UCLA. Margetta Frazier. Mm-hmm. And that was the loudest she ever got.
They had to with it Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah.
They had to really put some reverb on.
Like, could you stack that?
I think I did enough.
No. You don't understand. We need to stack the fuck out of this vocal because you're just too quiet. Janet said, quote, a friend sent me this video, and it was a video of you and the routine you did. When I watched it, I began to cry. I was so thankful to God and all he has allowed me to do and given me just to see the work that I've done. The young generation still having fun with it the way I did and still do 35 years later. How old is Janet Jackson? Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
How old is Janet Jackson?
Janet Jackson is 54 years old.
She's just 54?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
She's 54.
She's just 54.
I know that Janet. That's her outside voice. That's not even her inside voice. I know
her inside voice is probably like this.
No, her inside, she'd probably be like eating in bed and be like watching a movie that's funny. I see that.
The loudest she's ever been was, "Why did I get married?"
No, I think that character and why she
She
channeled it.
played that shit.
She really did her thing. I cried though. I'm not gonna
Oh,
front.
oh wait, she's still married to that guy? Wissam Almana?
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I meant to say? What the hell is up with this I'm very upset by this. Just for Shayna Moakler, I'm very upset by this. Who the fuck told Courtney? Is it Courtney? I think it's Courtney. Yeah. Who the fuck told Courtney that she like why did Travis Barker think like what was going through his mind? I'm going to date and fuck a Kardashian. And Shayna, you know,
Travis. Hold on, Travis. Kanye just got out. Why did you go in?
well, I didn't understand it. I still don't understand it. And then Shayna, you know, and this is what kills me because I have, like I told you, I have Bing as my home joint. I didn't even put Google Chrome on here. I just don't think I will.
Oh goodness.
So the first stories that you see is Shayna Moakler has words with Kourtney Kardashian. Like these bitches are queens or something. And I'm like, they said, how does Kourtney feel about? How does Shayna Moakler feel about Kourtney dating her ex-husband? I'm like, why are y'all creating a story out of some shit that nobody really cares for or asked for?
So Shayna allegedly called her a downgrade?
She is.
Oh my goodness.
She's a Kardashian.
Courtney and Travis Barker? That's not gonna last. The pair who have been friends for 15 years were first linked in early January and confirmed their relationship on social media. Courtney, of course, had to be the one to do it, shared the snap of their hands intertwined, which Travis went on to repost on his own story. It's gotten over 3 million likes.
This is what we this is what they tell stories. This is how they tell a story now. Oh my God. So then he shared it to his story.
And while most people seem thrilled for the new couple, there's one person who's not exactly on board. Bum, bum, bum.
And they're going to paint her out to be the bitter, angry fucking bitch.
Enter Shayna Moakler, Travis's ex-wife. Shayna and Travis were married between 2004 and 2006. They have a couple of children. They briefly reunited before calling it quits a few months later. But despite their relationship being ancient history, Shayna has apparently been throwing all kinds of shade in Kourtney's direction. The drama began just hours after Kourtney and Travis went public when a fan of Shayna's, and it always starts with a fan, left a comment on her Instagram page suggesting that the reality star was a quote downgrade from her. Shh, that broad don't got nothing on you. The comment read, Travis downgraded big time.
I mean, she was,
And she deleted the comment. That's all she did. She deleted the comment.
who, the fan?
Shayna deleted that comment. However, the drama kicked off again Tuesday after Shayna shared another Instagram post. This time it was a meme that read, "Stop complaining about your life. There are people out there dating your ex." Shady. She captioned the post with both crying, laughing emoji and a winking emoji.
Come on, Shayna, get it together.
Get it together, honey. And it seemed that Courtney has decided to retaliate, sharing what could be perceived as a shady message of her own, which is her squatting, or well, I don't want to say squatting, but yeah, she took a selfie of herself in her massive closet.
When would the Kardashians understand that people are only using them for clout?
With the caption, "Stop social media stalking your ex." Dun 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 dun.
And then Shayna writes back, "Well, at least I have his children."
Okay.
I wonder how her ex feels about all this. Courtney's ex. He don't give a fuck. He don't care about that bitch.
Who is Courtney's ex? I just get lost in the sauce.
Scott.
Disick?
Disick. Dennis, or whatever the fuck his last name. Diskin.
He probably doesn't give a shit.
He does not care because
He's living his life away from them.
all those mofos All of them. Every last single one of them.
You
They're
too,
not.
Lamar Odom. You too.
Mm-hmm. Kanye.
Mm. Travis Scott is still with Chloe. He was one of them.
Oh, Chloe's with that other crackhead. Um, you're talking about the other one. I don't know what it is. Like, okay, you dated Kardashian and then yeah, guess what? Now we're gonna blow up and we're gonna be famous.
But Travis Scott was already up there. Lamar Odom was already famous. Kanye was already famous. Like, I don't get it.
They're trash. All of them.
Okay. Well,
Every last one of them are trash. Sad.
all right.
But anywho,
Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our show. Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry about the live stream, you guys. I can't even. I don't know what happened with my computer. I think I have to do like a good restart and cleaning because
Yeah, go ahead and do that refrag.
I can't even hit like when I hit the Windows symbol, nothing pops up. It's just stuck. So I've been sitting here stuck this whole time. But no, I've just been hopping around from different lives for just the audio, so people could just like tap in. But it's all good. They could watch the replay.
Yeah, replay will be on Periscope. It'll be on YouTube at Random Talk Indie Music Show channel. It's also on Facebook at the Random Talk Indie Music Show. Please subscribe if you would, please. And thank you. And if you would like to donate to the cause, please and thank you. We'd very much appreciate it. $ RTIM show. Change, a couple of dollars, doesn't matter. Keeps the light on in this place, and we might have to mix another computer. Wait a minute, didn't you just buy this computer?
Yeah, but I was on it until 4:00 this morning working on my video.
Oh, it needs to breathe.
Mm-hmm. I was squeezing its little head. Just, like, come on, I know you got to do a podcast, but please just restart me first.
I'm tired, boss. I can't do no more. I'm tired. I'm shutting down. Do.
Like, damn, I've never seen that. Like, I knew it was laggy at some points, but I guess that's what it was. Yeah, I've been using some heavy artillery programs here, and yeah, my computer's probably just fried.
Like, damn it, this bitch just using me. Do.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
I was tired. Yeah, so Cash App at RTIM show, please and thank you. We appreciate the kind of jingles and the kind of folds.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. And also, like I told y'all, you will be getting another one of these at the end of the show. So here you go. It's the Here Nigga Damn Award. We just awarded for no apparent reason, so there you go.
I want my shirt. I want my shirt.
Listen, honey, Linda, honey, listen. We got to get that shirt.
I need it. I want it in black. I want it in white.
Definitely got to get that shirt.
And this could be the Here Bitch Damn could be like purple, not purple, like like gray.
I'm gonna hook it up.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm
print out these shirts, get them together.
Yeah, I gotta hook it up. Also, Real Talk with Minx on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Spotify, or
yeah, it's exclusively on Spotify.
Exclusively on Spotify. So y'all tune into that, to the past episodes, and also the new industry movement on Telegram. Shout out to everyone who's been jumping on that. And also, music and video submissions. Again, one track per submission.
That would be nice.
That would be great. We don't need an LP. We don't need a deluxe. We just need one submission, one video. We don't need a whole storybook. We didn't ask for that. Just one track, one video, please, and gracias. We didn't have a rant tonight, but we'll have one tomorrow.
I think that. I think that the rant that I did was about the playlist. I think that was cool.
Oh, damn it! So it was a rant, but anyway, follow us on our social medias. I'm at the top. Mix is at the bottom. At the bottom of the bottom are our alter egos, Little Trash Can and Sam the Scam. Y'all, please check out the Little Misadventures, Little Trash Can on Little Trash Can TV.
Season 2, 'cause
Season 2.
like I said, this is why it's taking so long, y'all. I know a lot of people keep asking me what's up with the show.
Because
I
you left us on a cliffhanger with the girl getting killed on live, Yeah.
Because that was the end of season 1.
Yeah.
So season 2, I said instead of just recording and pushing it and recording and uploading it, I'm just recording the whole season, and then we will drop a new episode every week as a
Oh.
watch party on Twitch. That's what we're gonna do.
Love that idea.
I just feel like it's a lot easier that way, and people could stay up to date with what's going on. So I'd rather do it that way because I'm trying to do things differently than everybody else. And to those of you guys that missed last week's interview that I did, um, please check it out. It's one of I think as a guest, one of my best interviews that I have to date. So shout out to Ray Pearson and the show is called uh, what was it called? Quarantine and Rap. So make sure y'all check out Quarantine and Rap on YouTube and show Ray Pearson some love because they did a really good job with it. And we had to pre-record it because the live stream was fucked up, but we still made it happen. So thank you for those that did tune in. Just keep sharing it. There was a lot of jewels in there about life, not just about the music business, about life. And you get to know me a little bit more about my start and how I got here today.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Also, head on over to the Mink Show podcast on minksradio.com. Past episodes. Have you done a show recently, or you've been?
I actually just dropped a newsletter on Twitter about why I haven't done a show yet, and we're just working on some new shit. Everything is at a hiatus right now because I hate what I do right now.
Oh, that's what they say about musicians. When you start to do it so much, you start to hate it.
Yeah, and I take a hiatus here and there from the podcast, but to be honest with you, I have not liked anything that people have sent me. I just don't think that it's podcast worthy to promote, so now I have to go and find talent. Not saying that y'all are not talented. I'm just saying when you're trying to take your show to the next level, you got to have top tier shit.
Mm-hmm.
Music videos need to be made in legitimacy. No shade to people that do it on their phones and shit. It's just that now we're heading into a certain look of things. That's good for review shows, but the podcast is the podcast. So I hope that you guys step your game up and start spending your money wisely with good videographers because it's just music now. It's just videos now. It's just videos. And once our Roku channel drops, we need that quality shit.
I noticed a lot of people were shooting with their phones, and I will say, even in 4K, it looks all right if you know how to edit it.
Dude sent me a music video with the Triller joint in the corner.
Yeah, no, all that flashing and strobing and shit.
Yeah, give me a fucking seizure while I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
No.
But yeah, just be proud of what you submit, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
He had the Triller watermark and the purchase your track today.
Oh my God. I could barely hear the dude. I felt so bad. I told him, I said, I'm sorry, this is not really a good fit for my show, and started talking to me all crazy like he fucking paid me money or some shit.
Y'all got to learn how to take constructive criticism. That's all that is. I mean, if it's not good, it's not good. But please take why it's not good. Because number one, sir, you have the Triller watermark on the corner of your shit. Number two, purchase your track today should not be throughout your song.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be louder than your vocals. And also, your content makes a big difference. Tomorrow, we're going to discuss a very good topic that was on Twitter that Minx and I were a part of. What matters more when it comes to music, flows or your bars? We're going to discuss that tomorrow. I think that's going to be a very good topic. I hope people will check in with us on that one.
They will. We'll promote it. Q&A.
Yeah. We'll even do a poll.
A poll would be nice.
Yeah, we'll do a poll and get the numbers, and even if they're low, we'll put it out there.
And I also want to say, like, before we leave, I'm sorry, Articulate. I have been missing his tags on Station Head. I was on Station Head on Saturday.
What's up, Articulate, by the way?
Yes. Oh, he's not here, but when He sees this. I'd be missing, like, because obviously they changed something, so when he's live, I don't see that he's live. So I've missed so many people tagging me on Station Head. I'm about to hit 2,000 views on Station Head for the streams. So I'm like, damn, like they got to figure out a better way to, because people did not know I was live.
And people were telling us that too when we were on there, that they were missing when we were live.
Did you see the comments? Oh my God.
On,
Everybody
on yours?
Oh yeah, on the channel, they were saying we miss you guys, you know, come back. I mean,
Mm,
the way I'm like, the way that it's set up, I said I would probably do like maybe once a week on Station Head, if anything, like Wednesdays or something, just so that we can play music or something. But that's up to you.
mm-mm.
But people were saying that. But I did a pop-up show and it was dope. We were driving around. I was playing my music. It was called the Minx Hour, and I just played my music and people that
From
popped
the whippity whip.
from the whip. So, you know, that could be a good thing, but people definitely do say that they missed us. So, well, we're
Well,
gonna test that theory.
we miss you guys, and we do appreciate those who had, stuck with us from day one or day two or week two or whatever. But we had to do a bit of a rebrand. But we'll come back for some pop up shows, a couple of mixed shows.
We
Once I figure out how to get this damn turntable to work with everything, because I want to be able to do a show on Station Head and do a live mix. I have to figure out how to do that.
You don't have an iRig?
No, I don't. Which I'm gonna have to look into.
I'm gonna send you one. I have an extra.
Oh, okay. It was something else that I need to talk to you off mic about. But anyway, we got to get up out of here because I got to get up early in the morning, and Mink's just going to be up early in the morning for no apparent reason. So we thank you for tuning in because this bitch don't know how to go to sleep.
Oh, fuck, I'll be up late. 4
Up at 4 o'clock. That used to be me. That used to be me up at 3 for no reason at all. But we rock with y'all. Please call and check up on your loved ones during this panorama. What you got going on?
All these are coffees that I had today.
Oh my God. See, that's why you can't sleep.
I know.
When your body crashes, that sleep paralysis is going to be the devil.
I think that is what takes over me at night is the sleep paralysis.
Yeah, it's a real thing. There ain't no witch.
Mm-hmm.
That's your body say, "Hey, take your ass to sleep somewhere."
Hey, you're killing yourself.
Slowly. Womp womp.
Very slowly.
Very slowly. Please practice your safe distancing. Wear a mask over your nose and not under your chin like a jock strap. Please and thank you. 6 feet apart or 6 feet deep. Pick your poison. And again, heads up to everyone in Texas. Hopefully you guys will get your power back. Hopefully you'll get your water situation fixed. And y'all need to get that man Ted Cruz out because he's out there making jokes on y'all's behalf, and that shit is sick, and I don't like it. Talking some Cancun. Oh my gosh, it's not quite this, but it's it. Yeah, okay, all right, jerk. But anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow night for more foolery, more fuckery, more shenanigans. That is the RTIM show. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everyone who's tuned in with us for the first time. We appreciate you. To our day ones, we fuck with y'all the long way. And until then, we out this bitch. And good night.
Good night.